What's up, everyone? I'm gonna make this quick little video for YouTube and Facebook and all these other social media platforms. We gotta keep that content going, that vlogging action, things like that. Excuse the cold, but I feel like this is some information that you put out there. But I want to hit on this subject right here, and this I know is gonna be controversial, but I'm a blunt person, so I feel like it needs to be talked about instead of just letting this big, huge elephant be in the room without starting the discussion on it at all. So, the subject matter I want to touch on today is slavery mentality, and I know there's so many broad perspectives when it comes to this, but when I'm talking about slavery mentality coming from my perspective, I'm focusing on the wealth and self-development of yourself. So, starting off, say I have a little my notes right here. I'm gonna go through these one by one, and then I'm gonna go a little bit more in detail. But slavery mentality. So I feel like slavery mentality hurts a lot of times African Americans because it just. Let me just go down and listen. Let me show you. So the first thing is destruction to his own. Now, when I say that, I mean this. A lot of times when we have a successful African American, it can be sports, wealth, or anything of that nature. One thing that I do notice that happens a lot, and I'm bringing awareness to it, is that when these things happen, we destroy our own. We criticize our own. Oh, they didn't get the money. They had to get the money this way, or it's not a good business person, or so-and-so is a bad person, or so-and-so did this in the past, or so-and-so doesn't provide this kind of service. Oh, it's bootleg. Oh, it's ghetto. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's this, and the list goes on. And this kind of thing right here destroys our own businesses all the time. Before we even throw the business out there into the market, so the market can decide what the business is like, it gets destroyed from the inner circle and the core before it even gets out to the market. So before we even have a chance to get out there to others, the business is carrying this dead weight of all the critics from the inside trying to reach out. And that is no good. That's no good for any kind of business, because now the business has to fight going forward, holding on to the baggage of bad criticism, responses of any kind of negativity and things like that. So that's the first one. Second one is no positive views when it comes to wealth. Now, this is a big one because, like, a lot of times, and like I said, this whole conversation is going to be very criticized. When it comes to religious belief, a lot of times, based on our learning backgrounds and like that, anyone who has a high amount of wealth or success can be either praised up or criticized, saying this person just shouldn't have all that kind of money. What they're doing with all that kind of money, they should be been doing with this, doing with that, having no clue what they did to earn that. They may have put in all the extra working hours and days and years to obtain that success. They put their that sweat equity into it. They grinded. They earned it. But with this mentality, we are quick to say that person right there is bad, evil, the devil. Because you have a lot of money, you are the devil. And that right there would kill off a lot of connections, because before you even ask questions of how they got that wealth, you are now saying that person right there is the devil, 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 devil. And you just chop, 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 chop off your connections that quick, because now you just showing them out into the bad side of everything. Moving on, victim mentality and expecting everything to come to us. Ooh, that's a mouthful. And what I mean by that is we expect everything to come to us without putting the work in. Now, of course, I know in history we have America has a black eye, and when it comes to African American history, things like that. But at the same time, we have got comfortable of expecting everything to come to us without putting in the hard work. If you want to achieve success, you're going to have to work to get it. But instead, we rather complain, blame, blame, and not do any work, and then be like, see, they're the reason why I didn't get there. Well, did you put the work in? No, I didn't put the work in, but it should be owed to me. You didn't work for it. I don't care. It should be owed to me. That right there, that mindset right there, ain't gonna cut it. You won't be forever broke and stuck in your current position if you're thinking like that. And that's just straight up. So moving on. Let's see. We'll go down this user. A view of hate towards other races instead of showing love. Now this one's another deep one. Now of course, I'm strong, my African American people, and much more. And I'm proud to be black. But a lot of times when we do this, we pretty much think every other race, if it's not black, enemy. I'm like, you can't do that. I mean, we all are living in this world together. Now, of course, you're going to stay proud. Yeah, stay proud. Yeah, stay proud. But at the same time, respect and listen to understand other people's cultural difference and things like that, because they're human beings just like us. But instead, we want to throw them out as the enemy. There is no way you can survive and thrive in this world if you can't work and communicate with other people. All right, another one. We hide our success but glorify others. This one right here, I get criticized a lot, but it's the truth. We can look at other people. Oh, they're on Forbes. They got this car. They got this house. Man, that's what's up. Oh, that's what's up. That's live, man. That's cool. As soon as we start showing off. Man, you just need to be showing that. You don't need to show your success. You don't need to be showing that car. You don't need to be showing that house. You don't need to be showing this. You don't need to do that to yourself. Blah, 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 blah. But then you're wondering why most of our kids are looking at the negative things, because we don't put enough positive things out there to show that, yes, you can achieve this lifestyle if you put the hard work. But where's it going to be at if you don't show it? If you don't show it, what are they going to look at? Other things. Other people don't do that. But for some odd reason, we want to say, oh, you can't show our success. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. I want to show it. No, keep it to yourself. What about this info? Keep it to yourself. How the hell are you supposed to grow if you keep everything to yourself? Think about that. All right. Acceptance of the struggle for the lifetime. Man, I'm struggling. I'm going to stay struggling. I'm going to struggle all my life. Guess what? If you pretty much believe in your mind, I'm going to struggle all my life. You're pretty much self-fulfilling prophecy. You're going to struggle all your life because you are telling yourself this over and over and over and over again. And to the point you believe it, to the point where you've been like, this is the only way I'm going to live. I'm going to die struggling. But if you change that mentality and saying like, I'm struggling now, but I will thrive out of this, your life will start to change. But if you will keep putting in your head, I'm going to struggle, guess what? You're going to struggle because your mindset is stuck to that. Real talk. Now, let's see. Fear to challenge the power with money because again, I'm screwing with the words, but anyway, it says the fear to challenge those in power who basically have money. And it kind of goes back to this, like, oh, you better not say anything. I may lose my job. Oh, you don't want to say nothing. He's the one with the money. Everybody in life has an opinion. Everybody has their own different views. Hell, if he's a damn owner, he should welcome feedback, because that's real life answers and feedback that he needs to put in his database to learn what the hell is really going on instead of sugarcoating. When you put fear into people to ask questions, there's something wrong with that, because it halts people from growing. Oh, I don't want to ask that. Oh, I don't want to challenge that. Why? What are you afraid of? People who want to control other people use fear as a tool. Keep that in mind. Because if you can't challenge or ask questions and they're holding you back because of fear, something's wrong with that. And let's see, and the last thing is success of others make them envious. Big time. If you see someone being successful, you should encourage them. But a lot of times when we see success, envious. Can't stand that bastard. Can't stand this person. He got it this way. She got it that way. And that more and much more. That is toxic mentality. So I just want to go ahead and end this video up. I'm going to try to keep it within 10 minutes. And I just want to put that out there because it's a huge elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. So go ahead, make sure you like, subscribe, share the video, start the debate going, and keep this conversation going, because these are the topics that we need to talk about and stop acting so silent. Start asking questions, and let's go ahead and keep it real. Peace. Next level thinking.